back. I feel like it's definitely been a big fat minute since I've made a YouTube video. So for those of y'all that do watch my videos, then you know I've been gone for like a while. Hello, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Cassandra, and if you're not, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for waiting for me to post. But yeah, if you saw the title of the video, then you know what this video is about. So let's not waste time on this intro and let's get into the video. So for this video, we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial, an updated makeup tutorial, but I felt like what better way to come back on this channel than do a makeup tutorial. So FYI, I already did my eyebrows. To start off, what I like to do is, of course, moisturize. Moisturizer is your best friend when it comes to your makeup. Like if you have, say, dry skin, you definitely need to moisturize. If you have oily skin, then I feel like you still need to moisturize. Then powder becomes your best friend, you know? Set that shit. But me, I have like in between, like some patches are dry, some patches are oily. I feel like mainly my nose is probably what gets oily. Bitch, this is not a pimple. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my nose. I have this red dot here. I feel like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is trying to fucking take over because, you know, Christmas time or whatever. But it's not a pimple, bitch. It's just red. I woke up and it was just like that. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my light. Hold on, let me fix it. Y'all, my light literally fucking died, and I don't even know why, because I haven't even used her. I just bought her for this exact reason, and she's giving up on me already. Like, that's how little faith you have in me. Anyway, first of all, when I start off with my makeup routine, I like to moisturize, like I was telling y'all. I go in with this Vanicream. I think that's how you pronounce it. I go in with that. So what I like to do is do like a pump of this, and I go in with my Aquaphor healing cream, whatever. This is good for your lips too. And I do like a tiny little dab on there like this. And I'll just go ahead and mix that, and I'll put it all over my face. Also, before like the moisturizing, you make sure you do your skincare. I feel like when you do your skincare, your whole skin is prepped and clean and ready for you to start putting stuff on there. So after I do the moisturize, I go in with my Tacobo sunscreen, and this is a fruit water based sunscreen, which works well with the primer, the e.l.f. Hydro Grip primer, and that's what I like to go in with. And I'm sorry if I'm like breathing too loud. I feel like I forget to breathe when I'm talking. Now, after doing all that moisturizer, this is typically the part where I go ahead and do my eyebrows. And while we're doing the eyebrows, it gives it time for all this to like set and like dry in there. It won't dry, but like, you know, it'll give it time to like set in so that we can go in with our primer. Most importantly, don't forget to bring everything down to your neck. Now, I feel like my face is a little dry now that we've done all these little extra steps. So we can go in with the e.l.f. primer. Now, I use this one and I put it on my face. I skip my nose though. I don't put anything on my nose, just moisturizer and the sunscreen, and of course the foundation, because I noticed that this like makes like, I don't know, like the water, I guess it gets in like the pores and it makes it like look oily, and it was making my makeup separate. And I was like, oh, like the fucking primer isn't working. But not, bitch. Like I just started working with like different things, different routines, and I just noticed that this works best for me. So like if you notice that your makeup is separating on there, then maybe this routine will help. So yeah, what I like to do is go ahead and put some on my finger. I don't like to do a lot, and then I grab like a bit and I bring it down like that, and I just do like one smear, another one, just like that, because I heard that you're not really supposed to like blend it everywhere, because then like it doesn't let the product do its work. So we just do like one little swipe, because I mean technically this is supposed to hold your makeup, and it's not really gonna hold your makeup if you're like making it go in there. Like it's not gonna do its job. So that's what we do. Of course, do your forehead, and as you saw, none of my nose. Also, while we're doing all this, make sure you go ahead and wet your sponge. All right, next I like to go in with the e.l.f. Putty primer. Put this in the areas where I have the most pores, which would be like right here, and really I just like rub that whole in there, up and down, so that it goes into the pores, because we have some pores that go down and we have some pores that go up. So cover up them pores, girl. Same thing on this side. And as you saw, none of this goes on my nose. Now, before I forget, let's take off those piercings on my upper lip. because I feel like I also have pores there. All right, now since we have that done, we like to go in with the Huda Beauty color corrector. I don't know what the fuck happened to mine because like it just like kind of like bounces out and it makes a fucking mess, but I love this product. This is like the peach color, so I put a little bit here and a little bit under my eyes, and you're gonna see why I chose like the peach color. I feel like it just helps everything blend in a little bit better, and we're just gonna use our finger to blend that out. Like, do y'all see that? I feel like it just like looks like if I was already putting on foundation under my eyes. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. Now what I like to do next is I like to go in with this Ruby Kisses All Day Cover Concealer, and this is the shade 120. I feel like this brand is like super underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't know about this brand, but I go in with this one because it's very like subtle and like natural skin color matching, I guess, if that makes any sense. And I like to put some of that here and here, and I use this one to clean my eyebrows. This fucking hair. I did my bangs and like the hair gets on my nerves sometimes. Then I go in with the concealer blending brush and I'll go ahead and do these areas. I used to not really be like a brush girly when it came to like applying concealer and foundation, but it's definitely a game changer. Like I used to just do Beauty Blender for all of these steps, but now I do it like this, and I really like the way my makeup looks in the end. Ay, pinche pelo. I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but the shit's looking perfect. Anyways, the next step, finally go in with this Covergirl Trueblend Matte. This hoe is old as fuck, dude. I need to finally go get me a new one. This is in the shade M10, I believe, and I go ahead and just apply it on there. I definitely have like yellow undertone. Like I said, we don't put any on our nose because that's a little too much on it. Okay, so like I was saying, my skin is more of yellow tone, so I have two different concealers. I go in for like a lighter shade in the inner corner and then like a yellower shade that matches my skin tone so that it looks all nice and blended. So what I like to do is go in with the yellow shade. This is in the shade Medium Warm, and this is the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I go in with this one as well, and I blend it in with my foundation. Watch me look like the Simpsons, but yeah. I don't know, y'all see that? Like it matches a little bit. Trust the process, okay? So what I like to do when it comes to my foundation, I like to use my hands and I like to blend it in there because I really want that shit to go into my skin evenly, and I feel like using your hands to like spread everything out definitely does wonders, and I feel like it just makes everything look so much smoother. So we're gonna use your trusty little friend, which is your finger, and we're just gonna blend that hole in. And I'm looking at myself now and I feel like I look super yellow, but it's okay, we'll make it work. Now that we have all of this area blended out, then we'll bring it up on our nose like that, because like I said, we don't want too many products on our nose because then it looks all weird and just ugly. So once we're done with that, we're gonna go in and use a foundation brush. This is the one that I use, and we're just gonna go ahead and blend everything out. And then make sure to always bring it to your ears, because when you have your hair up, you don't want your shit looking crazy. And I like to do like pushing motions, not like swiping. And of course, remember to bring it down to your neck as well. But that's what we got going on. We already blended it in with the brush. Most of it is like stuck to our skin already. So we're going to go in with the Beauty Blender and we're going to remove whatever's not on there. That way we don't have that much makeup on there and prevent the cakiness. So after this, I like to make sure that I'm using all my wet products first, and then I'll go in with the powder. I feel like everyone knows this, but some people don't know this, so yeah, I'm just gonna like give y'all like a little run through.
I feel like that shit went in my
Next, I go in with my Ruby Kisses Duo Cream Blush, and I'll go ahead and use another little brush to put this in there. That's what I use, and I go in this one right here where you normally put your blush. And as y'all saw, I didn't really blend stuff underneath like my eyes, because you don't want your eyes to be like super creasing. Like you don't want them to be creased up, crease city up in there. So this is what we're gonna do. We go in with our cream contour or whatever. I use this one from Simihaze Beauty. This is what it looks like. And we're gonna go ahead and use another little brush to blend that in. This is what we go in with. We go with a little angled brush. I like to pull my face up a little bit like this, and I always start by applying the product up here in our temple like that. You're probably like, what the fuck, this shit looks crazy, but that way whenever you do apply it down here, it's not as harsh and it's not hard for you to blend out. Like, you're gonna be like, what the fuck, like I put too much product in here, now I look all fucking crazy. So yeah, so we go ahead and put that there, and then we're gonna do this little thing. I feel like I don't really need to explain this because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, I go in again, just a little dab on here, and I just put it right on my nose like that. Is that weird? Hold on. Just dab it on there like that. Next, of course, we're gonna go back in with our concealers. This is in the shade Light Beige, and this is in the shade Medium Warm, like I have told you on. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the center right here, and then I put a little bit right here, a little bit right there, and then I like to go ahead and use the yellow one because, like I said, this matches my skin tone a little more. We're gonna put that there, and then we put some here and a little here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the ones under our eyes set a little bit more. So we're gonna go in with our concealer blender brush, whatever, and we're gonna start down here first. That way it gives it time for the ones up under our eyes to dry out and do more coverage. And I feel like going in with the concealer brush really helps you blend out your concealer really good, because you get to like really pack it in there and work it into the creases so that you make sure you don't leave a lot in there, because that's why your makeup creases, because a lot of the makeup gets stuck in those creases that you naturally have. So when you put makeup on, you can see your creases a little bit more if you don't blend it in well, because of course all that makeup is just sitting there. Bitch, I feel like this lighting is giving me fucking justice. Like, y'all are gonna be like, bitch, like what the fuck, when y'all see like the little switch in the video, y'all are gonna be like, damn girl, like you should start your video with that. But like, bitch, as y'all saw, my shit started tripping because it died, but now y'all really good to see this shit. Okay, next we're gonna go blend in our little nose. You know, my little Rudolph nose. Doesn't it look like I already have highlighter on? Nah, bitch, it's just concealer. And you're probably wondering, like, why did you put blush before concealer? Because it's literally disappearing. But that's the thing, like, you can go crazy with the blush if you put it before the concealer, because if you go like super crazy with it, you don't have to worry about it, like, oh my god, it's like super crazy on there and now I can't fix it, because you know. So yeah, and then of course when we get to this little section right here, we're just gonna like fan it out so that we don't have these like harsh lines here, and of course bring it to your fucking hair, who cares. But what we have here, we're just gonna bring it here and just kind of help highlight the bridge of your nose, and you can bring it up and you can just bring it into your eye as well. Now that we're done, this is what we're looking like. I'm gonna give y'all like a little up close. Do y'all see any creases? Not really. Next, this step is literally crucial to making sure that your under eye is like completely freaking amazing. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to go in with my Ruby Kisses. Y'all are probably like, is this like a Ruby Kisses sponsor? No, they send me a lot of stuff and I really appreciate that. So yeah, this is the Ruby Kisses Instant Bake Under Eye Powder, and I've really been wanting to make like a video for y'all girlies. Like, you know, like y'all are probably like, you don't even have a lot of followers, how do you get a lot of the shit that you've been getting? But I've been wanting to do a video to like kind of explain, like if you're like really trying to start, or like you're just trying to do like reviews but you don't have followers, or you have the same amount of followers that I do and like you're really trying to get into all that, see how I did it to get that. But at the same time, I don't know if y'all would really be interested, so of course let me know. Like I said, anything that I'm talking about, any topics, anything you want me to let you know, of course let me know in the comments. For we set that shit in, you're gonna go in with the little brush and you're gonna look up and just like me, not even looking up, but you're gonna blend the makeup that's in the creases, as you saw. And then you're gonna keep your face like this. And you're gonna literally set that under it. Now that is literally set, and that shit is not gonna crease anymore. Like, you got that shit packed in there. Now you don't have to worry about those creases while you do the rest of your makeup. Do the same thing to our smile lines. I feel like we look a little crazy right now, but hold on. Next, I go in with my Beauty Bakery Flour setting powder, and we're gonna go ahead and get into that. I use a powder puff to dip into the powder. Now the key to this is when you have it there, you want to bring it into your hand and just like tap it on there. This is only to help it spread out evenly on here. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to pack this into that powder that we already put, just like so. Same thing for the other eye. Next, we're going to go in with our Milani bronzer, and we're going to go in with, honestly, sometimes I go back in with the one that we used for the cream contour or whatever. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Tap the excess off, and we're literally going to do the exact same thing that we did before. Pull the hair, start here, and just down. Once we have that, we're gonna go in with the powder, and we're gonna go ahead and do this. Now when it comes to this, I really don't pat it on my hand because of course you want like that baking effect. So yeah, we just go ahead and do that shit like that. And I like tend to bring it in because sometimes I feel like the powder leaves like a white shadow on there, so that's why I like bring it down so it's not that noticeable.
Girl, everyone keeps calling me.
Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and take whatever's left, and we're just gonna pat it right here and pat it on our forehead, and then we're gonna blend the little eye concealer that we have here, and of course do the same thing, set that eye like that. So we're gonna do our little nose contour, and for my nose contour, okay, so I go in with the angled brush, but I also go in with like this little fluffy brush because it'll help you blend out that harsh line that you're gonna do with the angle brush, whatever. And now what I like to do is I like to go in right here. You see like these little divots right here? I like to do like a straight line between those. Okay, next I low-key wanted to wear like a little Christmas headband, but I forgot to go to the store because my car doesn't work, so I just be at home sitting here like tap right here, just like so. Y'all see that? And then we're gonna do like a little line, like bring it down like if it was like a little hill. Y'all see that? Looks a little big, so you can close it in. This is just what I do for my nose. I know there's different like contour ways, like you just do whatever works for your nose. And then I go ahead and start up here and I bring it down. Then we're gonna go in with that fluffy brush that I told y'all. As y'all can see, these lines are a little harsh, so we're gonna go in with this little brush and just blend that out. It's been forever, and I feel like this video is actually looking really good, and like the quality is looking so good. So I'm really excited to actually post this video, bitches, because it's been so long, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it was time to come back, and I really hope this time I actually keep my word and I post videos, and I really hope I get somewhere because y'all know this has been like a dream. Next, we're gonna go ahead and dust off all this extra powder that we have in here, and for that I just use like a little fluffy brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and go in with this powder, and we're just gonna clean up our nose contour that we did. This is what we got going on right now. Since we have this here, we're just gonna let that sit for a little bit, a long time, so we're literally just gonna dust this off already like that. And now you're probably like, like that shit looks a little dusty, but don't worry, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna go ahead and mix this color and this color. This is from the Ruby Kisses palette as well, and I go in with this little fluffy brush. I'm not telling y'all the numbers because I don't know what the fuck these brushes are, so yeah. And I like to put some here and then some here, only because I don't want one side to be like so much brighter than the other one. I like for it to be even application. Whatever I have left, I just go ahead, bring it over here. Next, what I like to do is go ahead and go in with my highlighter for Cosmetics highlighter. This shit's old as fuck. Look at it, it's like falling apart, but she still works and she's bright as fuck. So what we do is we go ahead and tap it in there. We're just gonna put it right there like that, just one little like that, nothing crazy. Just do right here. I like to bring it all the way up like that. Like, look at this fucking highlighter, bro. I'm so in love with it. I've been loving it since like forever. Next, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and spray the shit out of my face. I go in with the Ruby Kisses Dewy. Like, literally, bro, everything's been Ruby Kisses. Y'all should not sleep on this brand because this brand's low-key good. Literally soak the fuck out of your face. It's gonna dry up anyways. Like, next I like to go in with this eyeliner. I forgot what the brand is. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I really don't bring my eyeliner all the way like on my eye. I just do it to like the middle, like that. Corner, just like that. Little dot there, just to... Once we got that down, we're gonna go in with a little tiny brush like this, and we're gonna go into our highlighter again, and we're just gonna use this to apply that little highlight in the center. I mean, in the inner corner. And it looks so pretty. Go ahead and put my lashes on and I'll be right back. Now what I like to do is I like to go in with mascara to do the bottom lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Milk mascara. What I like to do for my lips is I like to go in with a brush and I mix these two shades from the James Charles palette. This should speed up, FYI, but I like to mix the brown shade and this one right here, and I use that to do my liner. Then I like to go in with this number 301. It's like a rosy pink nude color, and we're just gonna put this all over our lip. Okay, babies, this is what the final look is giving. This is with hair down, lashes on, lipstick on, very much bad bitch energy. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. I feel like it was very beginner friendly, but other than that, I think we literally set this shit off. Like, this is it up close so y'all can see. No bullshit, literally perfect base, at least for me. So if you're struggling with your base, I hope this video helps. But yeah, let me turn off this light so y'all can see it in different lighting and see that it's not just a light, it really looks this fucking good. This is it with different lighting. Like I said, this shit is the shit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends if you struggle with makeup. I'm not a professional, but if I can do it, then y'all can do it too. This is it for the video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I love y'all. Bye.